back in Los Angeles, California. We've had a pretty stressful day so far. Now it's good, but I have to have a word with LAX. We had our luggage, we had to give back our rental car. That all went fine. That's all good. So we went there and they wrote on the website, you can store it at LAX, no problem. So the guy tells us, no, you can't do that. You have to bring it like outside of the airport. And it takes like hours.
Yeah, like 6 to 8 hours.
Who even does that?
Yeah.
So now we're here at Venice Beach. It is 1. We're gonna have lunch somewhere.
Yeah, and enjoy the last day in LA.
The last day in LA, it's a beautiful Sunday. It's the nice district of LA. And yeah, so we're gonna chill and just enjoy the Venice Beach. This is where we were last time. So I think we're now gonna go this way. See, this is actually a really nice experience today. All the shops are open and a lot of tourists here. Very nice weather. It's pretty warm. I would say it has like 33 degrees or something. So pretty good weather as well. And yeah, I mean I have my long trousers because of the flight later. But yeah, it's not as bad. If I was in for example Palm Springs or something, I would die right now. But now it's actually okay. It's actually all right. And here is one last time the Pacific. You can buy all sorts of stuff. Like if you need anything, you'll find it here, I think. Wanna buy another shirt?
Of course.
All right, Venice Beach, one last time. I can say, like, this is our last day in America. We were here for 3 weeks, and probably my favorite city is San Francisco so far. Like from America, San Francisco.
Same. Beautiful
city. Second, I would put, what do we put second? I can't remember.
I'd actually take Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, yeah. Las Vegas was also really cool. Liked it way more than I thought. And then maybe like, I mean, Sacramento was fine as well. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was a nice town to stay, like a nice city to stay. So yeah, LA is, let's just say, not on top of my tier list. But here it's actually really nice, so that's a good district to end our holiday. See, there's those gyms that they always talk about, the outdoor gyms, which is actually a neat idea. We don't have such stuff in Austria. We could need such stuff too. Fun fact, the sea in California is actually pretty cold, so that's why you don't see that many people swimming in it, because it's so cold. Alright, I'll update you when we see something else in shops. So far it's like, just to buy stuff and have snacks and do sports in the court 8. Alright, tennis court. Probably have to book out a year in advance. This is the Cali life. Cali life. So we are now looking for the Venice Canals. Here is the beach, and we just walk in here. And this is a neighborhood in Venice Beach. I think it's very nice. Probably also very expensive.
For sure.
Because the most famous beach is literally 10 meters away. But they have cacti. Look at it. Awesome. I love cacti. For rent. Yeah, how much is that? I don't want to know, man. Interesting entry here. Made this little more cacti. They made like a mini San Francisco here.
Yeah, that's good.
We're on a street. Well, we'll find the canals and I'll update you. But they can't be far. Or maybe they're like all private. Ah, I found one. Ha, this is like Amsterdam. Just more tropical.
Only that in Amsterdam you don't need to search canals.
Yeah, that's true. And you also have the weed and stuff, so it's pretty much Amsterdam. Look at that.
Ich bin geil. Geil für ihn. Okay, jetzt langsam
And here it is. Look at that. This is neat. It's very nice. You wouldn't expect that in LA. And like 50 meters this way is Venice Beach. And you walk through here and then you are at some canals which they artificially made here. And here you have some boats and they take them around. I have no doubts that in America you can for sure like pay some dude something and he will drive you around.
Yeah, sure.
And then go to the gift shop.
Of course. We'll meet you at the gift shop.
Coincidentally, of course.
Yeah, of course, always a coincidence.
But no, speaking serious here, this is really nice neighborhood here.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
obviously, it's probably...
Cheapest neighborhood here.
Yeah.
Next to right to the beach.
They're like literally, you can walk 5 minutes and then you have the Venice Beach. So owning a house here must be really expensive. So if you own this house, for example, man, you must be really wealthy. As you see over this bridge, probably some owners drive, I don't know. And I just want to show you this big tree here. It's a massive tree.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's like one of the biggest probably. Cool. So yeah, that's actually a drivable street here.
Just a street, yeah.
Yeah, cool. You didn't expect that. Man, that's a nice house. That looks like in Italy. That could be in Italy. This is by far my favorite house I've seen so far in the canals. I like it a lot with those triangle formed kind of things. Looks really cool. And some ducks. Unexpected, this house. This looks abandoned and it looks not very pretty here with the barbed wire and stuff. But hey, I don't know what happened there. It's interesting. Even here you can find some rundown houses. A lot that's like very the minority here. The rest are all very nice, of course. Yeah, gangsta, GTA style. Here we cross the gangsta. And wait. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy LA one last day. And that rhymed, yay.
Yay, hooray.
And yeah, that will be it
Like
from
someone
America.
surfing in the
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a dragon. No, that's not how you.
It's a dragon.
That's how it's called in German. I swear. This is a dragon. How is this in English?
No idea.
This has like a weird word which I've never heard previously, but it's not a dragon. All right. See you from over there. Still not gonna change my opinion about LA. I don't think it's a very pretty city. It's not really safe, but this really has got flair. Right now here at Fisherman's Pier, it's actually called Fisherman's Pier because people are actually fishing here. It's not just a name, but also it has this awesome view on the beach. And here are the boats, the sailing boats, and this one Jeff Bezos guy here driving with his yacht. And really, it has flair. It gets a thumbs up from me. So LA, it's not my favorite city, I'm gonna be honest, but this, at least in the night, at least in the daytime, is very enjoyable. And right now it also has perfect temperature. I enjoyed my time here, and yeah, can't say a whole lot against USA. So this bar here wants you to order something with your smartphone and pay it, and then they will bring it. You cannot just say to a waiter, hey, I'd like to have this and that. No, no, no. You have to do it on your phone. And in David's case, for whatever reason, it doesn't work. Great. Awesome.
I'll try it again.
Yeah, and make sure you leave 0% tip, because why at this point? But it is good. So that's something. And the bar is nice as well. Just a bit loud with those cars now, but yeah. Well, you thought this video was over? No, no, no. We just received the bad news that our flight to Warsaw got pushed back. And now our connection flight leaves before we even arrive in Warsaw, so that's brilliant. So now we have to find out what we'll do. Either they give us a connection flight, which I don't know if there is any at this late hour, or they have to give us a hotel and then we go next day. But man, I never had this happen to me, so it's gonna be interesting how this works out. Finally, I see a lowrider. Finally, man. We made it back to LAX with the shuttle bus of the hotel, very useful. It's actually that one over there. And now we have to check in our baggage and then find out if we can get a connection flight or not.
Find out.
Yeah, so that's like sink or swim. If not, we have to get a hotel in Warsaw. So yeah, we'll find out, guys. So there is a lot plane, and I'm pretty sure this is our plane. It's like those big, like Boeing planes that they always use for long haul. So I don't know what's the problem here. Either something at the airport here or the airplane. I don't know, man. It's a bit annoying because they don't say anything, and again, the transfer is what matters. If that would be our only flight, we would be like, yeah, fine, you know, as long as we fly to Europe, that's fine. But we need to transfer, so fuck.
If the pressure in the cabin drops sharply, oxygen masks will automatically fall from overhead. Take the nearest mask and pull it towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth.
Goodbye,
if you are traveling with children, put your own mask on first.
So, welcome to Warsaw, guys. We missed our connection flight, which was to be expected. We were pissed. I mean, it's okay to be pissed. I mean, we paid a lot of money for this ticket, and yeah, transfer time is short and stuff. But they gave us a free hotel and taxi, and tomorrow morning, first plane we go. So thankfully, we're on holiday. I don't have to be anywhere tomorrow, so it's not a big deal. But it's still a bit annoying because I finally want to go home and not, you know, go in another hotel. But apparently, that's what we'll do. So here I have to wait and get my bag. A lot of fun, as you see. People obviously want their stuff. Yeah. So we are at the hotel, but stuff you can't make up. The taxi driver just randomly drove us to a wrong hotel. And the receptionist is like, yeah, they do that sometimes. Like, what is this shit,
You
man?
can't make this up, man.
Like, our day was already so stressful. And like, what are the odds that the taxi drives you to a random hotel? Like, I never had that happen.
Yeah, same, I never had that, yeah.
Like, did he not look or did he not care?
The thing is, I looked at the name of the hotel, I should have said something, and I was like, this is not right. But I thought he must know, right?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sure he must know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it matter anyway now? We have to wait. They called the taxi company, I think, and now we wait. They haven't waited enough today. So here's Warsaw's best taxi driver. Yeah. What is this number, man? Guys, what is this number?
Can you tell me to write it in the comments? What the
Nobody has an idea.
Can't find my room. I just want to go to bed. Just want to go to bed.
So here we are in my hotel room finally. David is still looking for his because he couldn't make sense of the number. Could you? Neither could we. It's a very nice room though. However, this design, what is this? I mean, come on, man. So a recap of our very stressful days. It all started in Los Angeles. We drove to a hotel which was on strike. They didn't notify us anything. So we drove up to the hotel, lugged our luggage from the rental car all the way to the reception, only to be told, no, you have to go to a different hotel because we're on strike. So, I mean, that hotel was very nice. So we put it all back in the car, drove over, put it back out. Almost shit our pants again because of the Ford Expedition's roof rack it had installed. Like in Las Vegas, the parking garage was so narrow, like it was so close to the roof. We were almost fearing it's gonna rip off the roof rack it had installed, but thankfully it didn't happen, so we did that. Then we stayed at that hotel. That was a very nice hotel, but next day we had to return the rental car. So we put our bags, our suitcases back into the rental car, drove it well to the Avis, returned it, that all went smooth. Then we had our suitcases, our 4 suitcases plus baggage. And we were like, yeah, we're gonna store it at LAX because I Googled and you can do that. Well, it turns out it's an off-site storage facility. So it's not really in the airport, what they say it is. Like, what does it doesn't even make any sense. Why would you even bother then? But anyway, so we were at the terminal. We already walked past all the terminals and only to find that out. So we were there, we were pissed. And David had the good idea, let's just go back to that hotel and ask them if they could store it for us. And so that's what we did. But thankfully, we didn't have to walk all the way back. We took a shuttle bus back, which we saw by accident. And so we drove that shuttle bus back to our previous hotel. That hotel stored it for us. Very good. Then we had a nice day at Venice Beach. Almost perfect. We were almost chill again. Only to find out, we were sitting at this bar in Venice Beach, only to find out that our flight from Los Angeles to Warsaw gets delayed. And we were like, the transfer time is so short, we won't make it probably. And until we really touched down in Warsaw after a 11-hour flight, we didn't know if we can still go to Austria this day. And we can't. There are no more flights. So we went through security check again in Warsaw, and then we were pissed again, obviously, because it's been long. We want to go home finally. Now what? Thankfully, it was pretty unbureaucratic and easy. They gave us a hotel and a voucher for eating and taxi. We're like, yay. Tomorrow morning we go back. And then the freaking taxi driver drove us to the wrong hotel. And I mean, can you even make it up? Like, how would... But anyway, so now we're here, and tomorrow at 5 we have to leave again. So right now it's 10 and we have to leave at 5. So I'll say good night. Hopefully we can tomorrow without problems go back to Vienna and call it done. All right, good night.